Feel good about our season and what we were able to accomplish. So I told our guys today, just be proud of what we were able to do. This league is a year-to-year business, right? And just always embrace the moments that you have with the people that you're around, because as we know, right, teams change, right, staffs change, a lot of change happens on a year-to-year basis. So just embrace that, right, live in the now, but really be proud of what we were able to accomplish this year. Moving into, the future and next year, we like where we are with the young nucleus of guys that we have. I feel like we have a good group to build off of, and we still have to add more pieces. You're always adding and always looking to acquire talent and get better, and that's where we'll look to spend our off season, right? Who can we find to help us, get better? Oh, so many highlights throughout the year. So many exciting games, close games. I think the one that sticks out, probably the Tampa Bay game, sticks out the most is just, to see us be able to come back and see the plays that we were able to make in that game to win that game. That's one that really sticks out to me. It's a lot of moments. I can't give them all, but a lot of moments. I think none special than the win at the end of the year versus Indianapolis when we were able to clinch our spot into the playoffs. That's one that we'll always remember. Always a significant moment for our team and where we were at the time. So a very special moment there. Yeah, this season there's a lot of changes that occurred throughout the year. You talk about players just up and down. A lot of guys are in and out of the lineup. So just get used to being in this position. Things are going to change, right? And being able to be flexible and understand that happens. And under my leadership, whatever happens, it's my responsibility to find the right people. And for me, I always come back to the people. If you find the right people that can lead, that are willing to help, with a servant mindset, servant leadership mindset. Like, we find the right people, that's all that matters. Right, having CJ, to lead our team, I think that's the important question for every team, right? You're in this league, everybody's looking for that quarterback, right? And we know how important the position is, how many resources go into finding, right, the right guy to lead, and, over half the league has them, half don't. So it's a special position. It takes a special person to play that position, and we're happy to have CJ leading us. And we've seen a lot of young guys for our team this year play a significant amount of time, and you saw guys get better and grow throughout the year. And that's where I love coaching. I love that aspect of coaching is where you develop players, right? Don't tell me what a guy can't do. Tell me what he can do, and let's see how we can continue to improve him and help him get to where we need him to be to play meaningful football. And we've done that with a lot of our young guys, not like Khalil, but young guys. You talk about Stingley, Christian Harris, a lot of young guys. Talk about Juice Scruggs being able to step in. All of our rookies, right, who contributed this year, our rookies probably played the most snaps out of any rookies in the league this year, and not just playing snaps, but they played significant snaps. And our rookies were the reason why we won a lot of football games. Tank, CJ, Will, Juice, a lot of guys. Jared Patterson stepping in and playing meaningful time for us. So all of our guys contributed. Henry contributed. All of our rookies contributed, and that's how I feel like you truly build a team. You build it with those young guys who come in and they continue to improve and get better, and continue to add more guys that come along and do the exact same thing. Well, when I was hired and whatever I do, I think everybody wants to look at themselves as being the best at what you do, and that's how I envision it. I envision us being the best at what we do, having the best possible season that we can have. If you're not thinking about it that way, I don't know why you're in whatever you do. If you're not trying to be the best at what you're doing, if you don't have a positive outlook on whatever you're doing, thinking it's going to impact people in a positive light and help others, right? That's the reason why we all do what we do. The running game will be significant for us to improve upon. I think as you go throughout this game, especially in the postseason, right? Teams that win games, you got to be able to run the football, right, and sustain it. And we weren't able to accomplish that versus the Ravens, and it showed up. So we have definitely areas to improve, many different areas, but run game is one of those areas for sure. Well, our evaluation process when it comes to injuries, I think every injury it's its own case. I don't think there's a one overarching theme with injuries. Things happen, and guys get hurt all across the league. So it's a matter of, for us, we evaluate everything that we do when it comes to just how we treat our players, how we practice, how we do everything. Everything is an evaluation process, but it's not just one particular thing. If everybody knew exactly what it was, we'll get it fixed, but things happen. Yeah, we would like to feel that all of our free agents would love to be here, and they enjoy playing here in Houston. Again, special place, special team, special organization. So I think most of our guys would love to be back here. Jonathan specifically, he did a really great job for us. I think it's his productive year, his best year of his career. He did some really great things to allow us to be in position to win some games. Right, everything I believe in, it starts up front with the rush. All right, and also with the offensive line and protecting. So we'll continue to build with our fronts, start at the front and build backwards. That's how I envision it. And Jonathan had a really great year. Yeah, CJ's throughout the entire year. What I love most about it is the growth. Right, you talk about from where we started in our first game of the season and how he grew, right, as a player, as a leader with our team. Like, it's encouraging when you have a young guy who's able to grow, not only as the entire season, but to see him grow and take the coaching points and grow from week to week and see a guy improve so quickly. Like, it's encouraging to see how much better he can get as he continues to play throughout the league. But that's one thing I'm all about is growth. And the more we grow and the better we become, right, the better our chances are of winning a ton of football games. But first off, it's a credit to our staff and it's the success that we had throughout the year. And a lot of people are trying to see what's going on in Houston, and a lot of people want to get, have interview requests on boards. It's a credit when it's kind of the nature of success. When you have success, other people want to see what's going on, and they probably want to take some guys, to help them out as well. So it's a tough part of it, but it's part of the business. That's what happens, and we'll have to have contingency plans available if guys, happen to leave. Yeah, you can't talk about CJ's success without talking about Gerard and what he was able to do, the relationship that he had with him, just being there for him as a position coach, teaching him, guiding him along the way. Right, Gerard is one of the reasons why CJ had a successful year. The thing about me is when you come to developing people, players, even as a player, I always felt it was right for me to help other guys who played alongside me. That's how it was when I first stepped onto the field here for the Houston Texans in 2006. Right? A lot of older guys took me under their wing, and they showed me the ropes. And so that's how I knew the NFL to be, right? The older guys, right, you reach back and you help the younger guys. You pour in as much information into those guys as possible, even though guys are going to take your job and they're going to move you out. There was never a selfish moment from my interacting with veteran players when I first came into the league. And that was how I saw it. And that's how I operated throughout my entire career while I was playing. And that's why I got into coaching. It's because I wanted to reach back and help players. So it's truly, that's my heart. That's why I do it. It's about serving the players, helping them to further their careers, be the best that they can possibly be within their careers. That's what drives me each and every day. So you talk about developing young players, that's where my drive is, that's where my passion is. But I've been this way since I was playing back in 2006 because I got that example from a ton of veteran guys who showed me the way. There is pride in it, and, you don't get this opportunity much, right, to be able to come back and, lead organizations that I played for. It's special to me. It means more to me than just wins and losses. It's about establishing pride into our organization, into our team, establishing the excitement for our team around the city. And I think we did that this year. I think a lot of people were excited to watch the Texans play football, and we made a lot of people proud and to support our team. Right? And that's what it's all about to me, instilling hope into our city, and that's what we did. Yeah, it's been full speed ahead from first getting hired to now this point here. It's been full speed ahead, so we'll take a little time off to rest. Everybody needs a little rest. So we'll take some time off to rest before we get back rolling with free agency and draft. But definitely much needed rest is ahead of us for sure. The conversation with our guys, it's for any free agent, it's about opportunities, right? I mean, guys want opportunities to showcase their talent when you're a free agent. And I think now with people seeing how we play, seeing our young core players, right, especially seeing CJ, I think a lot of people probably want to play here in Houston, right? And, you know, that comes from the success that these guys have had, how they've shown up on the field. I think you get that recognition and you get that credibility from your peers around the league, and that's what matters most. Our guys watch tape, they see how we play, they see how we operate, and I think that will be inviting to a lot of free agents to come here. But again, for me, it would always be about the people, and getting the right people in is everything to me. Well, it starts with CJ, just himself having the mindset that he has to continue to grow, continue to get better. That's everything, right? And we'll continue to support him, surround him with the right people to help him reach his potential, get better each and every day. We'll continue to help CJ along, but it helps most when a player has that drive, he has that inner will, that spirit to continue to get better. That's the only thing that matters. When you have the right mindset, no matter what happens, he'll continue to get better. For me, I think just throughout the entire year, I've grown just with, I think, communication just amongst staff, communication amongst the entire building, making sure everybody is aligned in what we're doing, our vision. That was the biggest thing for me. It's different, of course, when you just focused on one position or one side of the ball, but just being able to make sure everybody in the entire organization is on the same page. It took growth to get there, and I think ended up in a really good spot this year. Family is the most important thing. So for me to get an opportunity to get a break, I don't know if I get a break. My wife is we're expecting, so my wife is due here in a couple of weeks. So I'm on baby watch. So man, the stress level doesn't stop for me. Here we are again, all right, new season. But no, very thankful for my family always and their support and seeing them every game, seeing their support, win or lose, seeing those smiles on my kids' face, on my wife's face. It's always uplifting to me. So I'm excited to be able to spend some time with them, go hang out in the car line with everyone else. But it's definitely be a fun time. Thank you for the question. No, we don't know. We're waiting until the actual day. The front, again, is everything for me, and we'll invest a ton of resources into the front. Right? If you want to play good defense, right, your front has to be elite. And that's why I envision us playing elite defensive football, and we have to get better there. And to get better, you have to invest the resources there up front. So that's what we'll do. That's where our focus is heading into the off season, is to make sure our front, right, gives us an opportunity to win some games.